Hey Gems, it's Toy from Infinite Work here with your reading. I am no longer putting time constraints on the readings. It'll just resonate whenever you see it. If it applies, then go ahead and run with it. Geminis, yesterday I did readings that I did not upload. I was just trying to get into the energy. And for you, Gemini, you are reclaiming your power, baby. I seen an image of you where, I don't know if you guys are familiar, on Facebook, there's a meme of Daffy Duck. Is it Daffy Duck? No, it's Donald. It's a meme of Donald Duck, and he's sitting up in his bed, and the alarm clock is like 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And it says, you ever realize, like, basically, like, you ever realize, like, somebody lied to you or try to play you, and you know, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you wake up like, you dirty motherfucker. Like, I'm probably explaining that all wrong, but whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? Period, poo. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I said period, poo. Yeah, I know I ain't about to erase this shit. Listen, Gemini, the point is this, okay? It's like you finally realized something. It's like you woke up to some fuck shit that somebody was trying to pull. Woke up to somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and you like, fuck that. You got it. You on it. You remember. The jig is up. The shit is over. Your eyes are open. And not only are you not dealing with the fuck shit, but you're going after everything that you want. I'm hearing like, it's my money and I want it now. It's my house and I want it now. It's my car and I want it now. I want what the fuck I want. I'm tired of playing with people. I'm tired of people playing games with me. I'm tired of the fuck shit. I deserve what it is that I want, and I'm fucking going to get it. Okay? And it was just this huge feeling of reclaiming your personal power, Gemini, and it was just so fucking dope. It was so powerful. So let's get into the energy today, excuse me, and see what we're working with. If it's the same energy. Yeah, I already know the spiel about these readings. This energy is fluid. What energy is the Gemini, does the Gemini have in their life right now? What energy is covering the Gemini's life right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Too many cards. The Three of Swords did pop out, so we'll see. But not out for real. It was so many cards. Okay. Ciao. Then the Ten of Cups popped out. Gemini, what the fuck going on now? Listen, Gemini. Let's focus here. I know we got the twins, but I'm gonna need for them. I'm gonna need them to come together so that we can do this reading. Because from the Three of Swords to the Ten of Cups, that's just like from one extreme to another. Where are we going? Energy for the Gemini's life. For what this reading is relevant to, and for who this reading is relevant to. One card, please, Marine. One card. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Judgment card. So again, this is, I feel like reevaluating something in order to make a decision. The Seven of Swords can be self-deception, but I don't know that it is with the Judgment card here at the bottom. I feel like this is more self-realization instead of self-deception. How does the Gemini feel about the Seven of Swords? I could be wrong. We're going to keep going. How's the Gemini feeling about the Seven of Swords? How's the Gemini feeling about the Seven of Swords energy that's in their life right now? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How is the Gemini feeling about the Seven of Swords? Okay, got a flipper. Thought I had a flipper. Oh yeah, I do have a flipper. The Fool. With the Four Swords at the bottom of the and the Ten of Cups. I told you, it's not about self-deception. It's about self-realization. What do I want? What do I want? How am I going to get it? I'm willing to take this leap of faith. You know? But it's not this drunk one I don't feel like this guy's doing here. I feel like there's more thought put into it. You know, it's not a blind leap of faith. You are very clear about what the end goal is. The end goal is that 10 of Cups. You want that emotional fulfillment. And I really feel like you're trying to figure out the logical, analytical, step-by-step, the process that it's going to take in order for you to reach it. Right? Because I think that you're seeing that, okay, this chess, not checkers. I think you're seeing how people have been moving, and it's just like, am I the only motherfucker out here being completely authentic? Everybody playing? Like, what the fuck? What else? Tell me what else. Yeah, you're thinking. You're thinking. There may be a little bit of self-imprisonment involved in this, but why? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Your thoughts may be getting a little bit of the best of you, and I think that that's normal, though. Yeah. The Death card in the reverse and the Six of Staffs with the Eight of Staffs. I think that's normal. I think that it's just the transformative energy maybe bringing about, you know, a little bit of fear here and there. Maybe thinking about old cycles. Yeah, I think that Eight of Swords here is kind of a healthy Eight of Swords in the way that it's just that natural kinds of like apprehension or fear in going through a transformative process and starting something new. Okay. All right, so I think you're pretty good in it though, Aries. I mean Aries. Gemini. If you're messing with an Aries, they showed up. But why did I say Aries? Hey, you know what? Aries are reclaiming their personal power too. They're going after what they want. They really are. Okay, let's do a romantic love spread. I'm a Gemini. In the place to be. Gemini. What got to be. Hey. Sorry, I'm a fake rapper. Okay. Gemini. Mutual energy. And the romantic love situation. Mutual energy for the Gemini. Romantic love. Mutual energy in the Gemini's romantic love situation. Mutual energy for the Gemini's romantic love. Too many fucking cards popped out. Too many cards. One, please. Mutual energy. Y'all keep giving me 3 cards, huh? Me not want 3. Me want 1. Okay. Damn, that's the one that's going to give me. Okay, you got unrequited love. You got there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going with trust at the bottom of the deck. Now, what I want to say about unrequited love before we go any further. Unrequited love does not mean that someone does not love you. It just means that one person may be giving more in the situation than the other, okay? There may be an imbalance of investment in the situation. So unrequited love does not mean that your person does not love you or that you do not love your person. There is just quite the imbalance of reciprocity, and it could definitely be affecting the attraction or the chemistry between the two of you, okay? And with trust at the bottom of the deck. So it may be something going on that you don't understand, or something going on that they don't understand. There may be just some blockage. It may be that it's not that they don't want to reciprocate or you don't want to reciprocate. It may be some issue. Is this a motherfucking fly? I really can't stand it. All right, anyway. What's the Gemini's energy in this? That was healing family issues, but I didn't ask. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Hilarious. This is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What's Gemini's partner's energy in this? That is hilarious. What is Gemini? Okay. Aww. Look at that. Honeymoon, reconciliation, getting to know each other, release your exes under here too. So how I really feel, Gemini, and I feel like that's why I was led to explain unrequited love when it came out. I don't feel like it's a lack of love of chemistry between you and your person. I just feel like there's some healing that needs to happen. Gemini, I feel like the healing the healing for you is kind of more prevalent. It's coming up more prevalent than for your partner. This may... why is healing family issues here for the Gemini? Your partner, though, look, reconciliation and honeymoon. So, like I said, there may be an imbalance. There may be a bit of a split for some reason, or some imbalance with reciprocity. How am I getting a cold in the middle of reading? I'm not understanding. My nasal's acting up. But I feel like your partner wants to forget about all that. And they just want to get to know you. They just want to get back into you. They just want it to be how it was. I don't think that they are wanting this to be done. You know, I don't think that they're not feeling for you. You know, why is healing family issues here for the Gemini? You have service, which is the sacral chakra, and perfection at the bottom of the deck, which is the root chakra. I don't ever really remember service. Let's see what they talking about. So service. The energy here is one of manifesting through being of service. This card indicates a steadfast ability to stay the course emotionally and create something sustainable and lasting. It can also bring to light not seeing or valuing what you have. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today, to give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. Okay, and perfection, which is the root chakra. It says, are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world and you will see it. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. Oh. So, Gemini. Okay. In this journey, right, of reclaiming your power, of knowing what you want, of going forward, don't be too rigid. You may have somebody here that is not perfect. Nobody is perfect. But you may be so headstrong at this point about getting what it is that fulfills you, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't become narcissistic in the way that society has now defined narcissism. You know, this, or maybe this is the right definition, period. But like this really self-absorbed, egotistical way of being, this way where it's just like you have no room to be flexible. I want to just look at service again. Right. Don't be so self-serving is what I want to say. Like, okay, yes, it is great that you reclaim your power, that you are like getting yourself together, realizing what makes you happy, what you want, what you don't want. Don't be so quick to push something out because it doesn't look like exactly what you see in your mind. Don't be so headstrong on that, Gemini, because it may turn out to be exactly what you want, even though it didn't look like what you needed in the beginning, if you understand what I'm saying. So be very careful that you're not so busy chasing after this picture of perfection that you miss out on something that could really be perfect for you, even though it doesn't look like what you think it should. I hope that makes sense. What's the reconciliation with the partner? I want to see where your partner is coming from with this. What's reconciliation with your partner? Reconciliation, impasse, honeymoon. Why's honeymoon here? Why is honeymoon here? Why is honeymoon here? Why is honeymoon here? Perseverance wanted to pop out, but it didn't all the way. Why is honeymoon here? Why is honeymoon here? God, your partner is stingy with their energy. Let me in here. So y'all can see about honeymoon. Honeymoon, insecurity, and release with grief. Okay, so I feel like there's some healing that needs to go on in your relationship. I feel like this person, if you guys want to split right now, this person wants to reconcile with you. They might feel like this is not the right time. You know, they want to just enjoy you, but there's something that makes them feel like, you know, insecure in some way. Let's look at insecurity, the root chakra. Insecurity. Energy turned within can lead to fear and stagnation. Courage is necessary if you are to be fearless and move forward. This is a message to grow up inside into a greater energy and to invoke courage from the angels to progress. Okay. So perhaps your partner is not stepping up the way you want them to. Perhaps they have some insecurities themselves that prevents them from showing up in the way that they have the potential to, and in the way that you would see as perfect. But they may have their own issues going on, like we all do. So I feel like, you know, it's not taking away from anything or taking anything away from you and the power that you have reclaimed, your personal power, for you to be a little bit patient. And I'm not saying wait around for somebody that treats you wrong or treats you bad or this or that or the third. But if you do, in fact, have somebody that you see, we don't want to fall in love with potential, but you see that somebody is trying, you see that, you know, because nobody is perfect, Jim, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Damn it. It's hurting my head because it's like I'm not trying to tell you to wait around for anybody that don't have their shit together and got you waiting, because you have issues that you need to heal on yourself any fucking way. Right? So you might want to start focusing on this. Focusing on your root and your sacral chakra and healing your issues, your insecurities, why and how you perceive certain things the way you do. And in the meantime, yes, they want to be with you. Yes, they want that honeymoon and they want that bliss, but they have some insecurities that they need to figure out, and they have some things that they need to get in order before this comes into play. Right? So you both have some release and some grief to work through, for sure. So, you know, get to know each other. Take the time out to get to know each other. Let things build up. Don't be so quick to discard or disregard or dismiss or whatever this person in any way. Okay? Don't be so quick to do that, because they're not immediately fitting into the structure of what you've seen for yourself during this time of reclaiming your power. We have to, you know, when we reclaim our power, sometimes people get a little bit carried away now. They forget now. Keep that humility in the process of reclaiming your power. Let the church say amen. Amen. Okay. Let's get some abundance cards for the Gemini. Abundance card for the Gemini. Like I said, I struggled to say that because, again, I'm not saying wait around, put your life on hold for somebody to get their shit together. That's not what I'm saying. Be in your power. Do your motherfucking two-step how you do it. But, you know, just don't become like this fucking crazed. Everything is about me. Everything is about me. I didn't have to be aware. I'm to be like, you know, some people don't go overboard. Be balanced. Balance them twins out. Okay. Abundance for the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What advice do you have for abundance? One more for the Gemini. Abundance for the Gemini. Ooh, that wanted to flip, but it didn't. And it said clearing debts. So let's see what else. Okay, abundance for the Gemini. Thank you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and remind you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside, enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Bountiful nature. And the cards that you pulled was Windfall of Abundance. Ain't that funny? Even though these are not, I'm not going to do the time thing, but it's for December. Well, you would think it would be for December anyway, and there's Santa and the dares and shit. So I say you probably have a windfall of abundance coming in December that you may not even be aware of, Gemini. And I think that this might come from a natural gift or natural talent that you just have with bountiful nature here at the bottom of the deck. But we'll see. So windfall of abundance, it says, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. And then the last card you pulled was abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something that you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Okay? Let's get a Rebel deck card. We're going to get a Rebel deck card, and we're going to close it out. The last word from Source with my big oracle cards over here. Okay, gems. Where was that? Where was that card for the Geminis, please? Where was that card for the Gemini? Did something flip? It's hard to know flip. That's too many goddamn cards. It was like 12 cards. Gemini ain't that much goddamn advice in the world. Gemini. What was that card? Give me a card, please, for advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In regards to the reading that we just had. In regards to those that resonate with the reading that was just given. Thank you. Okay. And we got 3 cards. We got eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. We have vulnerability is hot as fuck. Drop the fucking ego. I'm just gonna peek around. I'm just gonna peek around the card and shit. Okay. We talked about that shit. Okay. Brainstorm. Figure shit out on your own. I don't know what does that mean. And it says, fuck, shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. You know what I think that that's saying? listen, Gemini, be yourself. When it comes to the love situation in particular, I just want to say, when it comes to the love situation in particular, don't base how you give to this person on what they're giving to you. Now, I know I said reciprocity, claim your own power. So, okay, there is a way that you can be in your power by being yourself, being open, giving of yourself, but not giving too much to where you will be depleted. If you, let's say in this love situation, okay, if you really like this person, go ahead and be vulnerable to them. Go ahead and be yourself with them. If they show you because of their own hang-ups, emotional issues or whatever, that they are not in a place to handle and reciprocate the emotion, the level of emotion that you're giving, the level of effort that you're giving, then you pull back. But don't become bitter. Don't become bitchy. Don't become rigid. Don't become closed off. You know what I mean? Because of outside things. Don't become overly egotistical because you're claiming your power and now you're looking down on other motherfuckers like, why you can't just do this? Don't be so caught up in yourself that you don't understand that other people have a nature as well. Other people have issues as well. If it gets too hard, do not. And I feel like too, when it says fuck, you need your people around you, Gemini, I feel like you might have, for those of you that this is resonating with, I feel like you might have the habit that when things don't fit into place the way that you would like them to, you have a habit of dismissing it, or dismissing people, or cutting people off, like, oh fuck you, you can't, so I can't, like, and just moving on. I feel like there's a time for you to stop doing that, where you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And this is all still within the realms of you reclaiming your personal power. That is powerful. Okay, power is not just cutting people off, being rigid, being stubborn, being 10 toes down on everything with no room to move around. It's actually the opposite. Power in trusting that you can move how you want to move, learn what you want to learn, experience what you want to experience, express how you want to express yourself, and still be safe within that. You can be safe within your vulnerability and safe within your openness. Okay? That message hit my head pretty hard. Kind of took me into a daze a little bit. All right, let's get, damn, Gemini. Okay. Source. What you want to say to the Geminis? What you want to say to the Geminis? What you want to say to the Geminis? Okay, let's go. What's the advice for the Geminis? Brunette female, dark male. I pull more because it's like, I don't know what the fuck that means. You could be a brunette female, or you could be a dark male, or maybe you love a brunette female, maybe you love a dark male. Maybe this is you. Maybe it's brunette females and dark male gems watching this. I don't know. But your destiny is to grow. We're destiny a mature woman here. This is about your growth. And like I said, you're reclaiming your power and you're doing you. Make sure you do that. Make sure, like I said, you're just not too rigid. Don't be an asshole. Be your whole self, but don't be an asshole. Okay? If that makes sense. And at the bottom of the deck, you have what? True Gem. Oh my God, Gemini. You got this card when I did it the first time. You got True Gem too. And I was just like, wow. Yeah. Actually, too, from the reading the other day, I felt like this relationship, oh my God, yeah. So for the reading for the other day, this relationship was bringing out your childhood wounds. And so it was inflicting you. But it wasn't the person. You triggered them too. Sure. You trigger this person that you're dealing with too. You trigger their insecurities and stuff too. You guys trigger each other. But True Gem. This is all to get to the true you. The true gem where the twins come together and live happily ever after, right? Just don't be an asshole. All right, gems. That is your reading. Thank you so much. If you stuck with me all this time, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment sections what's going on with you guys. And I will see you next time, Gems. Bye.